I'm going to go ahead and run my program, but I'm going to say what I said in class. The recording here is 2024 Koala. I had a Pixel 2 or a Pixel 3, and I could not get the auto rotate to turn on. I worked with the Gemini AI over there to try and figure that out, and ultimately after a while it said, looks like this must be a bug. This has been reported, and try the Pixel 5 and Pixel 6. So I tried the Pixel 5, and I got the auto rotate to work. So if you don't have the auto rotate working, maybe you go to the Pixel 5. All right, so just wanted to show you that. I'm going to run this and pause while it loads. Okay, it's running. So we're going to hit Logcat, and it says tag and main activity. And I'm surprised that there isn't a lot going on here. Maybe when you run yours, a lot will go on. Let me just begin the game. All right, so I'm running the game. It's working, but I'm not getting anything that is logged. So a bit of a problem. All right, so this would have said package mine. That, I believe, is something I took out, and you would see a lot more information. So let's see if that works. Package mine. Oh man, I see it. Okay. Never had this happen before, but remember I said that I was going to delete my Pixel 3 and bring in a Pixel 5. This still is reporting that it's a Pixel 3. All right, so this is what I want, and it's not easy to see what that says. Let me see if I have a marker that's going to work. It says tag : main activity. But I need to change this to my phone that I have in there now. Okay, now I see, and I ran this a couple times trying to figure out what the error was. And you can see a bunch of calls to onCreate, onStart, onResume, onCreate, onStart, resume. And you can see I did this at different times. At 10:59, at 11:52, at 11:56. That would be, the 2 times I just did it in here. And I destroyed it too, but you didn't get to see it go from resume back to pause and stop and destroy. And that's because the way I destroyed it was with that red button, which leaves the emulator. So it just completely hangs up, and it doesn't show me that it was shutting down. I can fix that. But this box right here says tag : main activity. Let me pause and erase that. Okay, so what we can see here is that it does go through the activity lifecycle. At least we can see the 3 of the 6 methods get called, the ones that create. So we create, we start, we resume, all right? If I click that box, I'll show you live, this one right here, that it doesn't report all the things where it actually got destroyed, which means it didn't show that it went from the state resumed to the state started by calling on pause. It doesn't show going from the state started to created by calling on stop, and it doesn't show created non-existent by calling on destroy. Here's how we fix that. All right, so we're going to go inside of our device. Now, I could run the app. I could try to interact with the phone, but I don't think it's running. So I'm going to go ahead and run the app, and I'll wait. Once it launches, I'm going to try to drag down here. And it takes me a couple times with the mouse. I can see I've got a little bit of interaction. Okay. And do I see the auto rotate? No. It is actually down here below, but I don't know that it's even working this route with this phone. I'm going to hit this, and it says, do you want to edit it? And the auto rotate, if I just hit it, it doesn't do anything. And if I try to edit it by dragging it, which is what this edit menu suggests, and put it towards the top, I don't see anything here that says save my progress. Let's see what that does. Reset? No, I don't want to reset, but I accidentally hit it. So auto rotate, I will put it up towards the top, and then I'll go back, and okay, it's there. Okay, so that did work. Now, if that didn't work, then I could go into settings, and then I can go into display, and then there should be a toggle button to turn on your auto rotate. Now I need to get back to my app. So let's see. Here's my display. I go in there and scroll probably all the way to the bottom. Auto rotate is currently on, and I could toggle it back off. But hey, I successfully turned it on, and that's what I wanted to do. So can I get back to my app? Let's see. Let's X that out. I want to go back. I'm going to stop it. I'll stop it, and wow, didn't mean to restart the phone. Okay, after much delay in getting this back to where I want, let's see if I actually got it working. Honestly, I think so, but we'll find out. All right, so I cleared the Logcat, so it only shows on pause, on stop, on destroy. Oh, okay. That's unusual. It actually did a pause, stop, destroy when I didn't expect it to, and then create it again. But I do expect it to do it in the future. In other words, I wanted to show that those were getting called in that order, and it did, but by some reason that I have no clue why it did it. You know, Android Studio is lovely. Okay, so I'm going to click a robot, just so that I have, you know, the game started, and one of them is large. That doesn't do anything. But now hit the rotate, and if the auto rotate is working, then those guys should go back to their orientation. And it took a while, and they did. Okay, mission accomplished. So we went from, let's see, let's look at my gap in times and see where this started. Right about here. So on pause, on stop, on destroy, and then on create, on start, on resume. So we now see that all those life cycle methods are getting called. Now, there is an error here, a big one in fact. All I did was turn my phone. So just imagine that you got your phone and you're doing something on your phone and you heard it like this. Suddenly your app doesn't work anymore. It destroyed itself and then rebuilt itself. Not only is that time consuming, but you probably lost a lot of data that way. So one of the big deals in Android development is knowing how to fix this bug. It is going to be data persistence over state change, which we get to eventually. But that's it for this video. I'll see you next time. Bye.